Hello everyone. So as you may have seen, we have started using Looker Studio for our reporting purposes, and this is because Google Spreadsheet proved to break every now and then when we are dealing with a lot of data, and also Salesforce reports don't tend to fully give us a view of what we need in one combined report. Yes, so with that in mind, you can see that I have a Google window in front of me. So I just click Looker Studio in there, type in Looker Studio, then go on the first pop-up link. You can see that Looker Studio is a Google tool, and this, as you can see in front of me, this is kind of like Google Drive where you can see everything that was shared with you and everything that you own. So make sure that when signing in, you use the company email. I think that's it. So on to Looker, gonna go on blank report, get a new blank report. So of course I will have to add data source to this report. I have different data sources that I can choose from. You can see that there's a Google Sheet, BigQuery, AppSheet, Microsoft Excel. You can even upload a CSV if you have prepared one. So in our case, I'm gonna go to BigQuery because I want Salesforce data, and Salesforce data is connected to Looker through BigQuery. Choose Ask Enable, scroll down to Salesforce, then maybe do all opportunities. All right, so from here I can add a chart, and add a chart. I have different charts to choose from, chart types. I always go for pivot table, which is always proves to be helpful. And for the row dimension here, you can see that on the far right, there's chart settings, there's also data to choose from, right? And from row dimension, I'm gonna choose district. I don't want column dimension. On the metric, let me do maybe total amount, and also do cash paid. I can also come here on the data and do other field, maybe call it percentage paid, which will be cash paid divided by total amount, right? Save that. And now I'm gonna do percentage paid, the field I just added in, which is gonna be a sum. Now because it's a percentage, I have to make it an average and change the data type to be a percent instead of number. So as you can see, this is my pivot table, and remember that this is showing for all time contracts, all time opportunities. So now here we can do filter. Filtering, there's two ways of filtering. I can use by scrolling down, I can use here, add a filter, and maybe include I don't know, country maybe. If I want to see country for maybe use where country, because let's say Uganda. Maybe I just want to see Uganda districts, right? So here I will be having Uganda data, and the other way of filtering is using other control. I can do other control. Uh, Maybe I want this control to be the controlling field. I want it to be the signed date. Yeah, for me to easily be able to choose which district I'm gonna do the data type to be year month. Yeah. So now if I go here, I can maybe choose March, only for March, what was signed, all contracts that was signed in March 2025, to see how the payment of all those contracts in different districts are looking in the percentage. Yeah, so this is mainly it. You can always go to Google, ChatGPT, YouTube. They also provide few trainings on there. You can find some tutorials on YouTube that show you how to navigate with Looker Studio. In most cases, I will be sharing reports where the data is already added in, and what you have to do is that instead of playing around with the report that someone shared with you, or maybe I have shared with you, you can just go to file and make a copy yourself. Yeah, and then play around with that copy, because sometimes for the reports that we've made, people are looking at it daily. So if you play around with it, it might just mess up the report. Yeah, so but you can do a copy of your own, and then yeah, play around with it. All right, thank you. I think that's about it. Maybe the other thing is that the data here refreshes every 6 hours, so everything that gets entered as of now in Salesforce will reflect into Looker 6 hours from now. Yeah, we can also do manual refreshing depending on if we want to view live data at the moment, but the automatic refreshing is has a 6 hour interval. All right, thank you. Kindly reach out if you have any questions. Bye bye.